Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. We are coming to you live from Joe Walsh Stadium here, right at the campus of North Andover High School, where today we bring you the action between the North Andover Scarlet Knights and the visiting Andover Golden Warriors, their crosstown rivals. A couple of games on tap for the Scarlet Knights today. Actually, tonight they're going to be in Andover to face the varsity team, the varsity Scarlet Knights. That'll be a 6 o'clock kickoff in Andover. Now, right now, North Andover is at 2-3 after that close win last week against Drake. So right now the record is 2-3. If they win, they bring it up to 3-3. Should the freshmen win today, they will end their season at 4-2. If they lose, obviously, that'll be 3-3, so they'll be tied with the varsity if they win. So best case scenario, they're 4-2. Worst case, they're 3-3. And as far as the varsity, best case scenario, they end the season at 500 at 3-3. And if not, they go to 2-4. Nonetheless, they still have a matchup next week in some of the crosstown MVC action, because they're doing, like they did with the winter sports, they're having MVC Cup action. And even the teams that don't make like the big final game, they still have different matches going throughout. So next Thursday, I believe it's going to be at 5 o'clock, it's going to be the Methuen Rangers coming into Walsh Stadium to take on the Scarlet Knights. Next Thursday, 1 week from today, at 5 o'clock p.m. on the 22nd of April, and we will bring it to you live right here on Cam Sports. In the meantime, we see the Golden Warriors just about getting ready for action here. Thank you for tuning in today to a presentation of Cam Sports. This is Scarlet Knight Football. Of course, today the freshmen take center stage. And alongside camera guy David Carroll, I'm Bill Robert, thanking you for tuning in. Still more to come on Cam Sports, too. We have got more stuff going on. Next, let's see, this coming Saturday, we've actually got swimming for you. Now, there's been a change in time. Originally, it was going to be a 4 o'clock start for the MVC tournament for swimming, but they have changed that at Greater Lawrence Technical School. That's now going to be starting at 10 a.m., but nonetheless, we will still have it for you. You can watch it live on Cam Ed or Cam HD. Actually, we moved it. It was originally on Cam Ed, but now that there's no conflict with other programming, we actually moved it over, and so it's going to be on Cam Access, which is channel 22 for Verizon. For Comcast subscribers, channel 24 for Verizon viewers, and also on Cam HD, which is 2124 if you're on Verizon. You can also watch it online. You can watch it via our website at northandovercam.org. And once again, we mentioned this last week, we're now online. You can watch our live streams if you've got a Roku or an Apple TV. All you have to do is install the Cablecast ScreenWeave app. And coming soon, we'll have a little tutorial with instructions as to how to do that. But if you're looking through right now, if you're on a Roku and you go through channels, just search for ScreenWeave. It'll be right there. And you install that, and you can watch programming from North Andover Cam. You can watch all 3 live streams from Cam Ed, Cam Access, and GovCam. And you can also watch other access channels around the area and across the country, too. It's a pretty good service, actually. And that's the ScreenWeave app. It's also available for Apple TV as well. So you can do both of those through your set-top device, be it Roku or Apple TV. So a little bit of a delay here as Andover actually didn't get out of their classes, I believe, until 3 o'clock. And they just showed up just a little while ago. So they're still undergoing their pregame warm-ups here. As you can see that there. And meanwhile, Scarlet Knights in their whites getting warm. And so they're coming out. And we were talking about the freshman season. They're right now at their season right now. They are at 3-2. Big win last week, which you saw right here on Cam Sports, as they beat the Drake at Middies by a score of 40-8. So they've had a couple of losses, a couple of decisive losses, but even more decisive wins. I think we did this. In fact, I forgot to carry this over last week, so give me a moment here while I do a little math. So right now, just like I said, I was doing a little math. This year, so far, the Scarlet Knights have outscored their competition over the 5-game schedule by a total of 118-68. So you're talking about that's about 50-point difference there. And granted, a bunch of the scores last week for the Scarlet Knights came from Drake at miscues. There was a blocked punt. There was also a fumble. There was a bad snap. So a lot of stuff going on. But Scarlet Knights did take advantage of it and came out the big winners last week. And in a game that you saw actually, not on Cam Sports because we actually didn't produce the game, but you get to see it on North Andover Cam thanks to our friends at Drake at Access Television last week. The varsity team went out to Drake it and pulled off a 27-20 victory. And Drake it was rushing late, but North Andover just able to hold them off with a key interception late in the fourth quarter to seal that win. So a big win there for the Scarlet Knights. And also a big win for the Scarlet Knights. I don't know if you caught this a couple of days ago, but the one and only unified basketball game of the year at Crozier Gymnasium. We carried that for you, and North Andover won a very exciting game, 59-57 against Tewksbury. In fact, 18 seconds left in the game. Tewksbury was down by 5. They hit a three-point shot. North Andover took it back out, and North Andover almost gets stripped of the ball in their own end. So finally, Davis Randall was able to get it and just pass it up the court as time ran out. But kind of a couple of scary seconds there for the Scarlet Knights unified basketball team, but they did come out victorious. And the coaches are giving the encouragement to the players just before we get started here. We should have kickoff pretty soon. The captains are about to go out, and we're about to have the coin flip. And so we've got about, I believe, a week left. 1 week left in the Fall 2 schedule. Then after that, a couple of weeks off, and then starting in the second full week of May, we will have spring sports, lacrosse, baseball. There'll be some wrestling in there too. Wrestling kind of gets juggled as well. And here come the captains right now. So I believe that's Macklin Gobiel for Andover. And going out for the Scarlet Knights, who else? Zach Walensky. And let's see. Here goes the flip. Okay, so it looks like North Andover is going to receive. So it looks like North Andover is going to get the ball first. And all the teams get ready. And so here we go for some football. Of course, last week, the big play for North Andover, a 64-yard run. Actually, off a broken play. I was talking to one of the coaches, and actually what wound up happening was a couple of the running backs ran into each other. So the quarterback, Dominic Pafini, just grabbed the ball, called his own number, got around the left-hand side, and all the way to the end zone. A 64-yard run, biggest play from scrimmage for either club, and a big touchdown, and a huge one there for the Scarlet Knights. So a very exciting play late in the fourth quarter of the game, which turned out to be, once again, the 40-8 victory. So here we go, lining up. Here's Andover, getting ready for the kickoff. And deep back for the Scarlet Knights, it's Walensky, obviously. Also back there is Thomas Bosang. And there's the kick, and who's going to play it? Walensky gets it. He's going to run now. He's to the 30. Stutter steps. Tries to get across down at about the 30-yard line. So not bad field position to start this drive for the North Andover Scarlet Knights. So here we go now, 1st and 10 from their own 30. And the Scarlet Knights will start on defense. Now we have some drizzle here. Hats off to our camera guy, David Carroll, who's on the roof of the press box right now, braving the elements. Thank you, David. So here we go. Pafini at the line. He's got 3 men in the backfield, nobody out wide on either side. He takes the snap, hands off, and it's Walensky. Walensky gets a big gain. First down yardage, not quite. But good first down yards, just not enough for a first down, but that looks to be about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Let's see where they spot the ball. Looks like it's going to be about the 36-yard line, so that'll be a 36-yard gain. Nope, 37 now they have it, so it's at the 37, so it's 2nd and 3. And here come the Scarlet Knights again. Buffini back under center. And moving through the line. Can he make it? It's really close. Piles at about the 40. And Walensky once again. And helps up one of the Andover players with a pat on the back. Always good to see. And yes, indeed, he did get past the first yard marker, actually. Got up to the 42, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the North Andover 42. North Andover moves the sticks, gets a full set of downs, and here they come again. 8:58 left to go in the first quarter. Buffini under center once again. Calling signals. He's got 3 men in the backfield. Hands it off and getting it out to about the 46-yard line there. That's number 15, who I actually don't have a number for. May have to check with one of the athletic people to see who was wearing number 15. Or even better, another resource I've had in the past is just open the press box window and scream to the parents, "Hey, anyone know who's wearing number 15? Parents can be very helpful. And going back in the handoff there, and it's Walensky. Walensky, I think he's probably just a few inches shy of the first down. Or is it? Is he? Nope, they're moving the chains. He did make it. So another first down for Walensky as he brings the ball to the Andover 48. And right now, North Andover just keeping it on the ground, just methodically running it. And last week, they showed a lot of formations with people out on either edge. This time, they're just filling up the backfield. And once again, here we go. The handoff goes to Walensky. He sidesteps, gets around, gets a little room. Can he get around the edge? He can't, but he still gets out to about the 41-yard line. Nice little bit of thinking on the fly there by Walensky. As he went one way and all of a sudden saw some daylight, just cut out to the left-hand side. Didn't quite get around the corner, but still got his team some nice yardage there. Some nice first down yardage. Ball now marked at the 42 of the Golden Warriors, so that's going to be a 2nd and 4. Here they come once again. Once again, Buffini under center, stacked backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff once again. This time it goes to number 15, who gets a first down and a little more. Brings the ball down to about the 36. So that'll be another first down. North Andover on a roll now. And we've got a timeout. I believe it's Andover calling timeout. As we take a look, and these North Andover freshmen are pumped. See, what did I tell you? And so number 15 is Michael McNaught, who normally wears the number 14, but in this case they're in the whites. We usually see them in their black uniforms, so that might be why they had a little bit of a change. Thank you to parents out front. Thank you, Mr. Walensky. 6:52 left to go in quarter number 1. North Andover on the march at the 36-yard line with Golden Warriors. Buffini under center once again. Takes it. Hands off. Walensky's got it. Tries to barrel through a gap in the center. Pushing the pile and getting... Oh, no! He drops the ball. Andover says they've got it. We're waiting for... Yep, the referees to make a determination here. And I believe they said he was down. Yes. Yep. Yep. The ball went on the ground after he was considered down. So therefore, North Andover maintains control of the ball. 2nd and 6. 6:16 left to go in the first quarter. Buffini under center once again. And handoff goes to McNaught. McNaught stopped after he gets a couple. Probably all the way down to about the 29-yard line. That's indeed where he stopped up. So it's now going to be 3rd and 3 with the ball at the 34. I'm sorry, not the 34, the 29. I'm 5 yards slow here. But they're inside the 30 now. They're almost in into the red zone. After dodging that bullet when they had that ball on the ground. Andover thought they had it, but turned out that Walensky was considered down before the ball came loose. So North Andover hangs on to it. 5.5 minutes now left in this first quarter. Once again, Pafini under center, still with a stacked backfield. And he hands it to Walensky. Walensky gets through, and let's see here. Does he make the first down? He's close. That's going to be pretty close. Let's see where they spot the ball. First down according to the referee. Here we go again. I always want to say umpire because normally when I'm calling a football game, it's Australian rules. But no, this is American football. Although there is an umpire on the field, he's a specialized position. Normally it's just the referees or the officials. I should just say officials. So it's a first down now, 1st down and 10 at about the 25 and a half of the Golden Warriors. Pafini takes it once again, tosses out, and that's McNaught once again. McNaught around the sideline, gets some room, and gets it out inside the 25. Let's see where they mark it here. It'll be 2nd down. They put him down at about the 23-yard line. Looks to be a 3-yard gain, so it looks like 2nd and 7 now for the Scarlet Knights. And so they come up to the line once again. Still everyone in the backfield. Pafini under center. Oh! One of the Andover players jumped. And that's going to be 5 yards. Offside. So all of a sudden we've gone for a 2nd and 7 to a 2nd and 2 after that 5-yard penalty. Offside against Andover. First penalty flag thrown goes against Andover, benefits the Scarlet Knights, and they get an extra 5 yards in the drive. And now they face a 2nd and 2 just outside the 20. Here comes Pafini once again, same 3 players in the backfield. And he hands it off now Walensky. Walensky's got a little bit of a gap, and he keeps going. And he might have made it all the way down to the 10. Wherever he went, it's a 1st down anyhow. Gap opened up in the middle. And Walensky is like, you don't have to ask me twice. Here I go. So the ball's now marked down at about the 12. So actually close to the 11 now. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it is the 12. So 1st and 10 from the 12. They're inside the red zone. Pafini takes the snap once again, hands it to Walensky. Walensky runs into a pile, doesn't get much. Maybe a yard. 2nd and 9. North Andover getting close. In fact, what's one of the best ways to beat an opposing offense? Don't let them get on the field. North Andover has had it since the opening kickoff, and they're just munching clock right now. No score yet, but they're just munching clock. They've gone through most of this first quarter already. And Pafini has it, hands it off to McNaught. McNaught taken for a big loss. That's the first blemish in the North Andover drive. And actually, it could have gone back further, but so they're marking the ball at about the 14. So that'll be a loss of about 3. So we're talking now 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. You'd think this would be 4-down territory for the Scarlet Knights. And he's actually going out to pass. Oh, he throws it, and he's got it! That's Solfrank! Solfrank! Touchdown! Scarlet Knights! Big play there by North Andover. It looked like the rush was coming in just before Pafini got hit. He got it off. I thought he was just throwing it away. Then I saw Solfrank materialize. He caught it, ran it right in. So there we go. First on the board, the North Andover Scarlet Knights, 6-0 after that great catch by Salfrank. Jake Salfrank getting the pass from Dominic Pafini. And now the Scarlet Knights are going to try for two. Pafini under center once again. And hands it to Walensky. Walensky, is he able to make it? Nope, just stopped short. They thought he was going to make it, but not quite. And so it's North Andover 6 and Andover nothing. Big drive, took up about 7.5 minutes. Resulted in the first score of the game. Nice bit of ball control there by the Knights. And so now they'll get set to kick it off and ready to do the honors once again. Roberto Rivera Munoz for the Scarlet Knights. And it's a nice little kick. Taken there by number 26, it's Andrew Wallace. And he is stopped at about the 41. So that'll be Wallace with the return. And now Andover has their first shot at it with about 2:30 left to go in this first quarter. First and 10 from their own, I'm sorry, not the 41. Did I say the 41? I meant to say the 36. Once again, I'm 5 yards off here. Sometimes when you look in the middle of the field and you don't see the numbers right away, sometimes your eyes can play tricks on you. So the Knights ready to go out for their first spell on defense. After a big passing play, the touchdown from Pafini to Salfrank. Okay, here we go. Scarlet Knights coming out in defense. And we're ready. Andover in the shotgun. They've got a wide receiver on either side. One player in the backfield, and the quarterback, John Edmond, in the shotgun, takes a snap. And we got a loss there. I think we had a little bit of confusion in the backfield. And so now it's going to be second down. They lost a couple on that. So it's going to be second down and 12 now for the Golden Warriors. And we've got the Golden Warriors and the Scarlet Knights today. Battle of the colored mythical figures. And Edmond takes the snap once again. He hands it off. And taken by a couple of players. And he's loose. He could be gone all the way down the field. Coming down the sideline. 10, 5, touchdown. That is number 24, Campbell Morrison. Second play from scrimmage from about the 33. So now it's 6-6. That was quick. Morrison got out, took the handoff, and there were a couple of tacklers who tried to get a hand on him in the backfield. They just couldn't get to him. Then he was able to get around the edge and just go all the way down the right sideline, and then the kick is up for the extra point. And it's good. So North Andover may have scored the first points. It took them about 7.5 minutes for that opening drive. Andover just took the lead within, say, 50 seconds. 66-yard run by Morrison. And then the good extra point kick. All of a sudden, North Andover finds themselves trailing. 7-6 now with 1:41 left to go in the quarter. And getting set to tee it off for the kickoff there will be Patrick Cody for the Golden Warriors, number 34. And that's a big long kick. Who's going to be there first? Walensky has to jump, but he gets it now. 10, 15, 20, tries to get through and gets pretty much banged up right there. I believe it's going to be about at the 23. So it's actually funny, you think about it. North Andover basically did the whole first drive was all runs except for that touchdown play, which was a pass. And then Andover was showing they had receivers out wide on either side. They had the quarterback in the shotgun. But it wound up being a running play that got them all the way down to the end zone from their own 33. So there you go, their own 34, I think it was actually, 34, 33. No, it's actually the 33, so it's a 67-yard run. And here comes the run now. That's McNaught. And he is hauled down at about the 29-yard line. Out of bounds there. Minute 20 left to go in the first quarter. So the North Andover faithful right now cheering on their Scarlet Knights. And that was actually about a 5-yard gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 5. And here we go with it now. That is, let's see here. Is that, didn't see who grabbed the ball there. It looks like Walensky once again, it is. He gets it up to about the 33-yard line, so now it's going to be 3rd and 1. As we go to the final seconds of the first quarter, about 30 of them left. And Tafini under center. Tosses out and gets it once again to McNaught. McNaught turns the corner and is able to get first down yardage. Gets out to about the 42, the 43. So that'll be enough to move the chains and give them a new set of downs. At that point, they're just going to wave their hands and swap sides of the field. And that'll be it for the first quarter. One quarter is in the books, and right now the score stands. The Andover Golden Warriors 7, the North Andover Scarlet Knights 6. We're getting set for second quarter action here. As the breaks here are pretty quick, so we won't even bother going to any kind of a break here. Although, I might take a momentary iced tea break, pardon me. There we go. That's better. All this talking, gotta wet the whistle. So the ball is at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights as we swap sides of the field here and start the second quarter. All right, here we go. First down for North Andover. As they got that on our run by McNaught. Here we go. Back up to the line. They've got 2 men in the backfield. Buffini under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Oh, and moving right through there. And popping his way through is the fullback there. Alianix Abreu. Nice first down yardage by the Scarlet Knights, number 43. It'll be 2nd and 3. And I believe what I was saying last game, too, is some of these players here, it'll be really interesting to see how they develop over the next few years in their Scarlet Knights football career. Looking forward to seeing it. Tafini under center. He's got 3 in the backfield once again. And he takes it. And the handoff will go to Walensky. Walensky gets he's actually over. He's at the 49. That's going to be enough for another set of downs as they move the chains. So North Andover right now is showing a lot of ball control. But of course you can do all the ball control you want, but if the other team scores within 50 seconds, that's I don't know if disheartening would be the right word, but after that great drive and they put everything together, controlled the clock, and then just bang, just a fluke, and he gets loose and runs and takes it home. It's like, yikes. But they're just about at midfield. They're at the 49, 1st and 10 now. And they've got someone out wide now. Buffini hands off to Abreu. Abreu, I think his forward progress took him to about the 50, and that's it. They're going to give it to him. That's the question. Indeed, they do. The nose of the ball is touching the 50, so about a yard gain there for Abreu. It's 2nd and 9 for the Scarlet Knights. And here they come out to the line once again. 2nd and 9. Buffini under center. He's got 3 players in the backfield. That's been their usual set. Handoff there. Trying to get it loose there is, I believe that was McNaught, who just got yanked back about 5 yards. Looked like there might have been a little bit of confusion back there. Okay, actually, looked like he was down at about the 45. They actually put the ball at about the 47. Still a loss of 3 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 12. Of course, the last time they were 3rd and 12 was in the last drive where Buffini under pressure threw one out and hit Salfrank. And they've got people out right now to either side. They've got Tekesian on one side, and I believe it's Salfrank on the other. And they just hand it to Walensky. Walensky actually tries, he gets back to the original. No, he doesn't actually. Try to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And now it's going to be 4th. And right now, Scarlet Knights, they're eastbound and they're down. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Yes, I just watched Smokey and the Bandit the other night. They come up to the line and they're going for it. They've got receivers out on either side. And it's a shotgun. Walensky, he just heaves it up, looking for, just threw it past the outstretched hands of McNaught. And they're going to give up the ball on downs. One more step, McNaught would have had it. Walensky going for the pass play there. Big gamble on 4th down. Unfortunately, the gamble does not pay off. And they're going to flip the chains around and put them the other way. And Andover will start with terrific field position. They're actually already in North Andover territory. 1st and 10 on the North Andover 48. And they're in the shotgun once again. They've got receivers out wide to either side. They've got 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Out of the shotgun, Edmond hands it off and moving it along. Stopping there. That once again is Campbell Morrison. And so, where's the ball going to be? Oh, we've got a penalty, and the penalty looks to be against Andover, so it's coming back. I was about to say, Morrison looks like he's running over the Scarlet Knights. Let's see what we've got here. 5. Well, actually, it might be a spot thing here. Whoop. So, I think we had a hold. So here we go. 1st and 17 there. And they hand it to Morrison once again. Morrison able to turn the corner again. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. I think that's going to be the thing for the Scarlet Knights right now. How do we contain this guy? Morrison's a guy who broke loose for that big 67-yard touchdown run in the first quarter on Andover's second play from scrimmage. If you look at the time of possession between the two clubs, right now Andover is minuscule, but they're leading. Oh, and we've got, let's see who we've got here. That's a flag. And it looks like it's going to be offside, as one of the North Andover players did jump over. So most of that penalty yardage they just gave back. So it's now 2nd and about 11. And once again, here we go. Andover receivers out wide. Enman in the shotgun. And he hands it to Morrison once again. And he is brought down maybe to about the 47. And yeah, I think North Andover getting a call that, hey, we got to stop this guy. 24, stop him at all costs. Because the way he's going right now, and once again, they're showing, they've got receivers on either side. They've got the quarterback in the shotgun, and they just keep handing it off to Morrison, but that's fine because Morrison can get open, he can run. And now they've got 2 receivers on either side. Enman in the shotgun again. He's going back to pass this time. Under pressure, throws it out, intercepted by the Scarlet Knights! Intercepted, and coming back here, that is, I believe that's McNaught. McNaught all the way down to the Andover 37-yard line. Big defensive play there. Andover went to the air, and North Andover says, oh, no, you don't. That's McNaught, Michael McNaught, number 15. Normally he's 14 on the roster, but today he's wearing 15. Big interception there. And North Andover with another few shots at it, which is especially important because right now you're thinking, we've only got 4.5 minutes left in the first half. And Andover is going to get the kick to start the second half. So any scoring North Andover does, they've got to do it right here. That's the key, because if Andover keeps that drive going, if they punch it in and the half expires, that means they can double dip and they get the ball on the ensuing kickoff. So that was a huge play for North Andover. Nicely done. The ball taken down to the Andover 38-yard line. So the ball is on the Andover 38. North Andover 1st and 10 as they take it over after that big interception there. And you could see that one developing. You saw McNaught just getting in position under that ball, jumped up and just got it. And then not only got it, but also got it, basically picked it up, I think around the 35, and then ran it all the way down to like almost the other 35. So that's a pretty good return on that interception. And here we go, Buffini, hands off, and McNaught has it, and McNaught hit low. I believe the tackle was number 23, that's Connor LeBrun. Anytime someone's taken down with a tackle like that, sometimes you hold your breath for a second there because you've seen things happen there. But anyway, they've got basically no gain on that. They get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38. And so let's see, they've got McNaught to the left, Salfrank to the right, Buffini under center. Oh, he drops the snap, and let's see, gets around, and it looks like he's going down. Tackle made there by number 2, James Comerford. And that'll bring it all the way back to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 10. So after that first big drive, North Andover kind of stuttering a little bit here. The first drive, they held it for 7.5 minutes, scored a touchdown. And then they basically went to, 4 and out technically, the next time. And then they gave it up to Andover. And Andover was knocking on the door, but then big interception there by McNaught. But now they're 3rd and 15, it looks like, or maybe 3rd and 16 now, as the ball is on the Andover 44-yard line. And that one there was just a broken play. It wasn't a clean snap. And Buffini had to pick it up first, and by the time he picked it up, he really couldn't get away from the oncoming defense. There was a hand on his jersey. He just could not shake them, and he went right down. 3:32 left to go in this second quarter, in this first half. And once again, North Andover, it's incumbent on them right now to do something because even if it stays at this score, Andover still gets the ball to start the second half and can add to their lead. So North Andover needs to try and punch something in right here. Now, last time they went with a play where they went to Walensky in the shotgun, and he almost got it to McNaught. And McNaught didn't catch that pass, but then the next pass that was on the field he caught from the Andover quarterback when he made that nice interception. So here we go. Big thing here. And oh, my God, here we go. They got one receiver to the left. They got trips to the right. And Pafini is in the shotgun. I'm sorry, that's not Pafini. That's Walensky who drops the ball. And they just gets on his horse, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. I'm sorry, I thought that was Pafini, but no, Pafini's on the sidelines here. So that was Walensky. And they were going for the big play there. Didn't quite happen. 4th down and 16. Knights in need of a huge play here. So here we go. Huge play for the Scarlet Knights. 4th and 16. And once again, you got 2 receivers out on each side. Goes to Walensky now. Walensky, a little bit of a pass there. Oh, just missed McNaught. So they hand it over on downs, and Andover gets it back. So once again, the Knights going 4 and out with 2:45 left to go. And if Andover can score here, obviously, that's pretty damaging for the Knights because then Andover has the ball to start the second half. And negative yardage for the play there. Morrison caught behind the line of scrimmage, so they're going to lose a couple there. And the ball now is on the 44, so it'll be 2nd and 11. Andover coming back up to the line once again. And they're in the shotgun. And he's just going to take it and run it. Now a little bit of a wildcat action there. Gets the ball all the way down to the 50. Still won't be good enough for 1st down yardage, but at least now it'll be 3rd and 5. That'll be number 18, Brian Knott. And actually on the roster here, thanks to the athletic staff for putting this on the roster where his name is actually spelled H-N-A-T, but they put in parentheses, Knott. Any athletic department that gives me pronouncers in the rosters, I'm a fan of. So thanks, guys. And goes once again to Knott, gets it out to Morrison. Morrison gets loose, he's got a 1st down, and gets all the way down to the 40. This kid just munching up yardage there. And we got a timeout on the field here. Minute 20 left to go in the half. 7 for Andover, 6 for North Andover. Great moments in history during that timeout. Brought my mask up a little bit to take a sip and take a drink. I did that. The mask actually went a little too far up, so I was then to change from a mask to a blindfold. So, and I hadn't picked up my drink yet, so I'm here kind of fumbling around. It was actually kind of funny. So here we go. It's a 1st down for Andover. They've got a minute and 20 seconds to do something here. They've got a 1st down there at the North Andover 40. And once again, Knott in the Wildcat. Hands it off to Morrison. Morrison finds some space, and here he goes. And gets right past the tackler, and then gets taken out of bounds. But that's another big run for Morrison, another 1st down, and now they've got it on the 15. And since the ball went out of bounds, it means once again the clock is stopped. We've got 1:09 left. And at this point, it's not looking good for the Scarlet Knights. Here we go once again. They're going with that same set. Knott's going to take it this time. He's going to call his own number. Gets a few more yards. And I believe they might have gotten it all the way down to about the 11. Were they marking it there? Nope. Yeah, down to the 11-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. For Andover. Knott takes it once again. Hands it to Morrison. Morrison trying to make it through. Fumble! He lost the ball. But one of the other players jumped on it there. Number 63, Brady Carlson. And a timeout for Andover. So we're looking at 3rd down and about 3 or 4. Third and 3 from about the 8. And both teams going over strategy right now. 27 seconds left in the half. And considering the way Andover's been moving down the field, if the Knights can keep them off the scoreboard, even though Andover still gets the ball to start the second half, if the Knights can keep them off the scoreboard here, I'd still consider that a huge victory for the Scarlet Knights, and I'm sure they would as well. So here we go. Third down and 3 from the 8-yard line. Going with the same set. They've got receivers out on either side. Knott and Morrison in the background. Knott going to pass. Just calls his own number. Can he make it? Oh, big collision there, but he gets over the line. That's a touchdown. Number 18, Brian Knott. Maybe that's why they put Knott on the roster. Hey, we're going to stop you, Knott. But at any rate, that's a touchdown for Andover. So the score now stands 13-6. And once again, they're going to kick for the extra point. Kicking there once again, Patrick Cody, number 34. The kick is up. And that kick is good. Golden Warriors now up by 8. 19 seconds left to go in the half. Which is a circumstance that in North Andover did not want to happen. Because now Andover gets it to start the second half, and they can dig the hole even deeper for the Knights. Yeah. I've been talking about, seeing some of the freshmen, seeing some of the up-and-coming kids here on the Scarlet Knights team. But I'll tell you one thing for Andover. This kid Morrison is scary. Number 24, Campbell Morrison. Getting ready to kick now once again. That's Cody, number 34. Who's got quite the boot. And he's just going to do a little bit of a pooch kick there. Picked up by McNaught. He was wrapped up right away and stopped at the 25. So the question for the Scarlet Knights is now, do they take a knee and play to halftime, or do they try and sling it? And the ball actually marked out to the about the 29-yard line. So Pafini comes in with the play. As Pafini out there once again for a while, they were doing some Wildcat sets with Walensky, but now Pafini is back as your quarterback. And they've got everyone pretty tight. It looks to be a running play, and I think they're just going to play to the half. And right there is Abreu, gets maybe a yard or two. And Pafini coming off for a play. Are they going to get it in on time or not? Nope, that's going to do it. And we're at halftime now. At halftime, the score stands the Andover Golden Warriors 14 and the North Andover Scarlet Knights 6. Coming up next, we will bring you second half action. Stay with us here. You're watching a live presentation of Scarlet Knights football, the presentation of Cam Sports. You're watching it on North Andover Cam. Welcome back to Scarlet Knights football. Third quarter about to start. And as we mentioned, Andover is going to be getting the ball. As getting set to kick there is Roberto Rivera Munoz. And back deep. Morrison is back there. Try not to kick it to him if at all possible. And that's just, once again, a nice little backspin kick. And, oh, he dropped it! And they're going to fall on it. And I believe Morrison finally fell on it. The ball is at the 34. And the returner did drop it. But he was right there with it, and North Andover hadn't gotten that far yet. So Andover has the ball just inside their own 35. And here we go again with the Golden Warriors. And here's the snap. Morrison gets it again. Morrison caught behind the line and dragged for a big loss. Supposed to be about a 5 or 6 yard loss there. Let's see where they mark the ball. No, actually, they get dragged down there. Let's see, they marked the ball at the 32. So it's going to be about 2nd and 13. So negative yardage on the first play from scrimmage of the second half. But here we go. Once again, they're setting up. They've got Knott in the shotgun. Trips to the right, one to the left. And he's going to call his own number. And they get right through and they sack him. Basically, well, actually it was a run, so it's technically really not a sack. But they caught him for a loss anyway, and a big loss. The ball marked down at about the 33 yard line. So to the 33, so it's going to be 3rd and about 17. 3rd and 17. So maybe during part of that halftime pep talk, Coach Tom Regan told his boys, okay, that's it. We're not giving them anything here. Get in that backfield and just take him down. 3rd down, long yardage now. Knott to take the snap once again. He gets it. Goes back, throws, and it's blocked. The pass deflected and knocked down. So we'll see what Andover decides to do here. With a lot of teams, you see it's 4-down territory no matter what, because obviously teams like this is not really much of a kicking game. But in this case, they do have a punting setup. Once again, Cote to kick. Back for North Andover is Zach Walensky. And it's a high snap. He gets it. Gets it to the boot. Kind of a high spinner. And let's see here. They're just going to let it roll. And takes an Andover bounce. Keeps going. Keeps going. At about the 30. And they finally down it there. Down by Morrison. So a nice punt for the Golden Warriors. Although, after all the talking I did before the half, saying, you know, they can't let them score and then they get the ball back. Well, they did let them score, but they did what they had to do in the ensuing half here. They basically stopped them. They held them, basically got them to go 3 and out. And stopped them from advancing anymore. So now, North Andover, obviously, still in very good position. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and this game is all knotted up. So here we go, Pafine with a stacked backfield. Pafini under center. Hands it off, and I believe that's Walensky. Walensky goes down to about the, looks to be about the 33-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. And now North Andover coming back to the line. Pafine calling signals. He's got 2 men in the backfield. And he's going to go back. Little pass out in the flat, and that is Walensky. He cuts inside, gets some space, gets some yardage, and gets down past the 40 to about the 41. That's first down yardage. And Zach Walensky gets his club another set of downs. All the way out to the North Andover 42. And from there, they will take it, and it'll be 1st and 10. North Andover coming to the line once again. Buffini under center. Goes back, gives it to Abreu. Abreu still on his feet. Tries to push the pile as much as possible. I think his forward progress got him to about the 45. Maybe even the 46. Alionics Abreu. Nice run there for the Scarlet Knights. That halfback kind of run. You know what? You know the old saying? 3 yards in a cloud of thunder? Or a cloud of dust, I should say. Was there a cloud of thunder? There's thunder and clouds. But anyway, hand off to Walensky. Walensky gets a couple more. The ball is at the 48 now. So it looks to be about 3rd and 5. Maybe 3rd and 4. Scarlet Knights football on a Thursday afternoon here in North Andover. Almost halfway through this 3rd quarter. North Andover trailing 14-6 to Andover. Buffini takes it, hands off to Walensky. Walensky tries to move it further. He's close, if not there. And they mark him about a yard short. So it'll be 4th and 1. Ball at the 49 of Andover. It's another in Golden Warrior territory. 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Still a 1-possession game between these two clubs. North Andover coming to the line. Stacked backfield. Buffini under center once again. He's calling signals. Here's the snap. Hands off to Walensky. Walensky gets down to about the 45-yard line. He's got the 1st down. Once again, Zach Walensky getting his club another set of downs. Well, I just heard the word, Zach, you okay? Which can never be a good thing to hear. But he appears to be okay. He's staying in. And so out they come. 1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights. Ball on the Andover 45-yard line. Once again, 3 in the backfield, and Buffini under center. He takes the snap, pitches off, and they do a reverse to Solfrank now. Solfrank gets around the right side. Solfrank got his horse. He's headed down there. The 25, the 20, and he is brought out of bounds at about the 18. Little bit of Scarlet Knight razzle-dazzle there. First the pitch, and then they handed it to Solfrank. The pitch was headed to the left side. Everyone's starting to pile over there. They hit it to Solfrank going the other way. Gets a lot of space, gets it down to the 18. So North Andover in the red zone with a good chance to score once again. So once again, Buffini under center. And he hands it to Walensky. Walensky gets through a couple of players, gets himself a few yards. I believe he's down to about the 16. So that'll be a couple anyway, so it'll be 2nd and 8. 3 minutes left to go in what's been a very quick third quarter. Once again, as far as sports goes, we've got swimming on Saturday, 10 a.m., the MVC tournament from the pool over at Greater Lawrence Tech. And then next Thursday, we'll be here giving you varsity football between North Andover and Methuen. And going back to pass there is Pafini, who passes it to Walensky, but Walensky really gets nowhere with it. And so that'll be third down now, and the ball looks to be back at about the back at about the 22. So it's 3rd and 15 now. As we hear the sounds of seagulls coming over here. Here we go, big play for the Scarlet Knights here, 3rd and 15. They bring it up to the line of scrimmage. Pafini under center. He's got a receiver out to either side. Plus he's got Walensky in the backfield. And Walensky's going to throw it. Can he get it? McNutt. Oh! McNutt does not catch it. And I believe it might have been Morrison. That was actually Cody. Cody was on him, just kept him from catching that ball. The ball was on target, it's just there was a defensive player there, and McNutt really couldn't get his hand. He got his hands on the ball, but just couldn't really come up with it cleanly as he collided with Cote. So here we go again. 4th and 14, Scarlet Knights. We're knocking on the door, trying to make something happen here. They need to get it down inside the 10. And Pafini with a pass. Frank, he's got it. Can he get first down yardage? No, he can't. He stopped short. I thought he had it there, but one of the North Andover defenders got there, and I believe they stopped him about a yard short. So once again, North Andover's going to lose it. They're going to give it up on downs. He was actually a few yards short. Stopped at about the 14-yard line. Nice little screen by Pafini. He hit Frank, but last time that was a magical play, resulting in the touchdown. This time he didn't quite make it back to first down yardage. So once again, North Andover just coming up short. But Andover has it deep in their own territory. Scarlet Knights have already had one takeaway today. If they can either get some kind of a fumble recovery or interception at this part of the field, that would really benefit them greatly. And yes, you're welcome. I absolutely enjoyed giving you this obvious material. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Andover now. Ball just inside the 13. Minute 41 left to go in the third. North Andover, a valiant try. They just came a couple yards short. Andover deep in their own territory. But keep in mind, they still have that number 24 there, Morrison, and he can get them out of a jam like this in a hurry. That's Enman now, John Enman in the shotgun. And they give it to Morrison. He is stopped right away. And in fact, where are they going to spot the ball? I think they're going to spot the ball at about the 12. So, looks like he just about got it back to the line of scrimmage, so no real loss on the play. Loss of a down, though. 2nd down and 10 now for the Andover Golden Warriors. And they've got receivers wide on either side. I believe they've got 2 left, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Enman in the shotgun. Calls signals. Gets it. And calls his own number. And, actually, I'm sorry, he got it. Looks like he handed it to Morrison. I thought he was trying to run with it himself. But Morrison had it. Morrison gets stopped deep. That's a big loss. I'm sorry, I thought that was a bigger loss than it turned out to be. I thought he was stopped around the 5, but looks to be around the 11. Still a loss of yardage, so we're talking about 3rd and 13 now. And it looks like we're going to count down the last seconds of the third quarter. But it looks like they're going to get one more snap off once again. They've got two receivers either side. Enman in the shotgun. Going to pass, takes it, and it is tipped. And we have a stoppage, as that's an incomplete pass, so the clock does stop. Just over 5 seconds left in this third quarter. So it's now 4th and 13. Andover's going to punt. They've got Cody back there. Walensky to take it on the Andover 40 for the Scarlet Knights. And here it comes, high snap. He gets it. Gets the kickoff. That is a big kick. Walensky. Let's see. Clock goes out, and it actually goes back. Tips in the North Andover direction, but it's still a big kick. Went over Walensky's head. And North Andover is going to start it at their own 41. Into the fourth quarter we head with the score, the Andover Golden Warriors 14 and the North Andover Scarlet Knights 6. 1 quarter left to go, and you're watching Scarlet Knight football live here on Cam Sports in North Andover Cam. So we change fields once again, change sides of the field once again. And the ball to be marked at the North Andover 41. That's where they'll start it. 1st and 10. Just a reminder, we've got live football coming up in a week too. It's one of the MVC games. Actually, the MVC, what they do is they've been doing instead of the MIAA doing a statewide tournament with everything COVID related, they've been doing, the MVC's been doing their own cup, and so most of the other conferences, in fact all the other conferences. And in addition to the championship games, there are other consolation games. And North Andover's varsity team is actually going to be playing the Methuen Rangers next Thursday at 5 p.m. We will have that game live for you. Ray Ahern has the call. You can watch it right here on North Andover Cam. And North Andover, once again, they've been able to stop Andover in the second half. Buffini hands it off to Walensky. Walensky gets through. Couple of yards anyway. Looks to be about the let's see, at the 44. So that'll be a 3-yard gain. So we're looking at 2nd and 7 now. North Andover, they've eaten up a lot of clock in the second half, but have nothing to show for it so far. And the handoff goes to McNaught, and he gets ahead, and they're trying to push the pile some more. And they say the ball is stopped there. His momentum is stopped. And the ball looks to be about on the 47-yard line. So we're looking at about 3rd and 4. Now, the thing with Andover is they've had a couple of occasions where they've been deep, but they've had the help of their kicking game, and they've been able to punt it out. And that's what happened here, too. They're actually right around their own 10-yard line, but they were able to punt it out, and it just rolled to about the 40, so that's where North Andover started this drive. Buffini under center. He's got 3 in the backfield again, and he hands it to Walensky. Walensky runs into a pile, goes ahead, gets him another yard and a half. Not enough for first down yardage, but he still does get a bit of a gain. So we're looking at a 4th and about 2.5. And of course, right now, North Andover, they're still trailing, so even though it's a one-possession game, it's the 4th quarter. As we've seen, Andover can move the ball quickly, so in this situation, once again, we're pretty much in 4-down territory. So here come the Knights, 4th down. Buffini under center. He's got a receiver out on the right, one out on the left. And the pitch goes to Walensky. Walensky, can he get around the edge? He can. He's got first down yardage and then some. Can he get past the other tackler? He's finally brought down at about the 29. Big gainer there for Walensky and the Scarlet Knights, and they've got another 4 chances. Big play for North Andover, 7:33 left to go. So they bring it back up to the line. However, this time, they have got trips on the left, one player in the backfield. Pafini under center. Hands it to Abreu. Abreu just steamrolls his way to a gain. And let's see where they put the ball. Ball is at the 29-yard line. So that's about a 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And it was a funny set. They had 3 people out left. You thought maybe they were doing a pass thing, but they had Abreu in the backfield, and Abreu, I mean, he's stocky. He looks like your prototypical fullback. And they hand it to Abreu once again, and he's just running more people over. Moves the pile, and he's close to the first down. Might have stopped him at about the 20. Nope, they're moving the chains, it looks like they are. He did get the first down. Nice job there by Alionics Abreu. I believe I'm getting that right, by the way. Another first down for the Scarlet Knights. With time counting down. Here they come to the line. And they've got a receiver out to the right. They've got one out to the left. They've got Abreu and also Walensky in the backfield. Pafini under center. They've got a player in motion. He gets it now, and that's McNutt. McNutt tries to cut inside, gets it, and ooh, collides, brought down, and I think he's at about the 15. Now let's see. Nope, no, he didn't even get that. I thought he got further than he did. The ball's actually at the 18. So it's 2nd and 9. He only got a yard gain out of that. And we've got a timeout on the field. So 5.5 minutes left to go in regulation. And we'll see what the Scarlet Knights can do. Still a 1-possession game. They do have to march in a 2-point conversion. But if they can score a touchdown and do that, obviously this will be a tied ball game. Which, once again, is a victory of sorts for the Scarlet Knights because they gave away a late touchdown in the second quarter, and then Andover got the ball. And so you thought, you know, you see it a lot. You used to see it with the Patriots a whole bunch of times where they score late in the second quarter, they get the ball to start the second half, and then they just punch it in again and get that double dip.
The Scarlet Knights are at Andover right now. Kickoff at 5, that's at Andover High School. And also the Scarlet Knights will be hosting Methuen Thursday night. That's Thursday night, next Thursday, 5 o'clock.
They're making the announcement right now about the game next Thursday night against the Methuen Rangers. Okay, so here we go. They're spreading things out here. They've got McNutt on the left, out wide. They've got Anthony Acola. They got Abreu in the backfield. And the pass, actually the pitch goes to Walensky, who gets stopped behind the line. After all that, they just did a pitch out to Zach Walensky, and he got brought down at about the 24. That's a loss of 5 yards. 6 yards, actually, so that's going to be about 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16. Scarlet Knights find themselves here once again. Last time they found themselves in this position, they almost made it back. Not quite, as Saul Frank was stopped just a couple of yards short of the first down marker on 4th down. Saul Frank is out there right now. Pretty easy to spot, not just the number 82, but also I think he's the tallest player out there. One of the tallest anyway. So here we go. They've got trips on the right there. And Pafini Throws it, and he gets it out to Salfrank. Salfrank turns the corner and gets some of that yardage back. He gets out at about the 18. So we're looking at 4th down and 9. Coming on now is Troy Takesian. And Pafini's coming off, so they're going to try a play with Walensky taking the snap. So in comes Walensky with the play. Over to the North Andover huddle. Here they come. Big play for the Scarlet Knights, 3:49 left. They need a first down here. Trips to the right, one to the left. Walensky gets it. Throws, looking for Salfrank in the end zone. And, incomplete. They had him in the end zone, and once again, the ball was there. It's just so was the Andover defense. And once again, Scarlet Knights handed over on downs. So barring something happens in the next 3.5 minutes, it looks like the Scarlet Knights may end the season at 500 with a record of 3-3. And this is actually the first low-scoring game they've been in. I mean, the 2 games they've lost, it was 22-6 and 32-14. And the 3 games they've won, it's 36-8, 22-6, and last week's 40-8. This one right now is still 14-6, depending on what Andover does in these next few minutes. So here come the Golden Warriors. I don't quite think they're at the point where they can just sit on the ball yet, but they've got the lead. North Andover spread out wide. They're trying to draw him offside, and it's handed off there, and runs it for about a yard. That was Campbell Morrison once again. Campbell Morrison, the player that first put the Golden Warriors on the board with that 67-yard touchdown run. In comes Brian Knott once again. And so they're going with a spread set once again. 2 receivers on the left, 2 receivers on the right, plus they've got a tight end in there too, empty backfield. And now Morrison moves back a little bit and gets the handoff from Knott and gets chased down, and that's a big loss. And North Andover, pretty celebratory. 3rd and about 14 now, 3rd and 13. As the ball is marked down in the 15, and we've got a timeout again. So North Andover's defense keyed up, trying to get their offense the ball one more time. And I'll tell you, considering the way this looked to be going in the first half, in the second half, this North Andover defense has been awesome. So here's where we stand, exactly 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Andover, 3rd and 13. The ball is at their own 16. And here comes Andover. And they've got Knott once again, and yeah, they basically get a wide set here. Spread out to the left and the right. They've got trips to the left, and Knott throws it, and he's got it in the background, And let's see here, in the backfield, and getting him down. Nice job by the North Andover defense as the ball went to number 23, Connor LeBrun. They pass it out to him in the flat, trying to get him some room to run. North Andover closed the distance quickly, stopped him. They didn't even get back to the original first down line of scrimmage, so it's now 4th and I believe about 12, 4th and 11. Yeah, about 4th and 11, almost 4th and 10. And once again, they're going to punt. And the last 2 times they've done this, they were actually able to get some nice distance out of it. Let's see if Walensky can grab it here and make a return. And it's kicked again by Cody. And it goes up and it's backspin and actually has a North Andover bounce. Good field position for the Scarlet Knights. Minute 41 left to go, and they have the ball on the Andover 38, it looks like. Or is it the 43? I'm sorry, the 43. So here we go. Looked like in the first period, Andover was kind of scoring at will, but the North Andover, their defense has taken care of them in the second half. And we've got a nail-biter here. Once again, it's still a one-possession game. Walensky in the shotgun. He's got receivers out on either side. Goes back, ready to throw the pass here. Gets it up in the air, and Salfrank gets it! Big catch by Salfrank there just inside the 30. And he gets out of bounds, which means the clock stops. They reset the sticks, and they've got another 4 downs to work with. Salfrank has made some big catches for the Scarlet Knights this season. That was a big one. And Walensky still in there. As they go back, again, it's something that looks more of a Wildcat scheme. As they come to the line. Salfrank and Wadanoli out to the left. Out to the right, it's McNaught and Takesian. And once again, the snap to Walensky. Walensky, and caught right there. Takesian has it. Juggled a little bit, but came down with it. And gets the ball down to the 20. Good first down yardage, second down at about 2. With a minute 27 left. So it looks to be about 2nd and 2. Although they haven't moved the, there is a flag on the play. Just happened to notice that, which would not be good. And let's see, it's coming back. Oh, it is coming back. Oh boy, how far back are they bringing it? Oh, just a 5-yarder. Oh, it is a false start. So instead of being 2nd and 2, it'll be 1st and 15. And that really nice catch by Takesian goes for naught because there was a penalty on the play, so it never happened. So here we go once again. Same personnel. Here comes McNaught in motion, and there's a snap. Low snap. Juggled. He's got a fall on it. And that is not good for the Scarlet Knights. That's a waste of a first down, not to mention they lose more yardage. So now it looks like it's 2nd and about 20. And there's another timeout. Coach is talking with the players. Coach was like, come on, guys. Although that snap was low. Once he tried to come up with it, but he saw players coming in, he thought that'd probably be best to just get down on it. And it's officially 2nd and it looks like 21. With a minute 3 left to go. Knights have had a few chances here. They just have not been able to convert on their opportunities. And now the ball's all the way back to the 38. When Takesian caught that ball, it was down near the 20. That got brought back for a penalty. And then the next one, we had another negative yardage play. So That's a swing of about almost 20 yards. 2nd and 21 now. And how we're going to work this out here. Actually, they're going to huddle up first. But it looks to be Walensky back out there again. So we changed it up a little bit. We now do have Trips to the left, and we've got McNaught to the right. Abreu in the backfield along with Walensky, who takes the snap. He's got it now. And big pass, looking for McNaught. Oh, goes off, and there was contact there. I think the North Andover staff wants interference. There was definitely contact, although maybe they're arguing both players made contact. One thing's for sure, McNaught lost his shoe. So now it's 3rd and 21. And with the passing game here, it's not a question of whether or not the passes are on targets. The passes are getting where they need to be. Unfortunately, the defenders are also where they need to be. So here we go, 3rd and 21. 56 seconds left to go. North Andover still down by 8, 14-6. Once again, it's Walensky. He's got one receiver out to the left now and trips to the right. Goes back, throws it up again, looking for McNaught. Almost intercepted by Andover. 51 seconds left, and this is it. North Andover needs to make at least a first down here. Otherwise, Andover takes over on downs, and they can just sit on it and run out the clock. So here we go. Ball is on the 39. 4th and 21 for the Scarlet Knights. 51 seconds left. Once again, Walensky on the sidelines here to talk strategy. Here he comes. Part of the thing is, too, I've noticed that both quarterbacks, either Walensky when he's had it or Pafini, haven't had a lot of time back there. It seems like they've had to throw it in a hurry. Here we go once again. Single to the left, trips to the right. Walensky takes the snap. He throws it, looking for his man, and knocked down by Andover. And I believe the operative phrase here would be ball game. North Andover, after a big first quarter drive, basically got stung quickly by Andover. And so that's it. That's it. That's your final score. Andover doesn't even need to sit on it. Basically, that's it. They've already called the game over. It's kind of cold, kind of rainy, and they're like, okay, we're done here. So we've got your final from Walsh Stadium in North Andover, Massachusetts. The final score, the North Andover Scarlet Knights, 14. The Andover Golden Warriors, 14. And the North Andover Scarlet Knights, 6. And that's going to do it for this edition of Scarlet Knight Freshman Football. On behalf of my camera guy, David Carroll, I'm Bill Robert. Thank you very much for tuning in. And don't forget, we still have one more game left. The varsity plays next Thursday versus Methuen here at Walsh Stadium. And we will have it for you right here on Cam Sports. And also, next thing is swimming, actually. We've got swimming, the MVC tournament coming up on Cam Sports Live on 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Till next time we see you, thank you very much for tuning in, and have a great night. Thank you for tuning in to Cam Sports.